Hello, today I'm going to talk to you about this camera, which is called Blackbird Fly, and it's a twin lens reflex camera. But I read about it, it's kind of pseudo reflex because this doesn't work exactly as the original reflex cameras. But this is just a toy camera. It's a plastic one which is released in 2008 from a Japanese company, and it's amazing. Like even in their toys, the Japanese cameras are quite interesting. I mean, I'm quite impressed about the Japanese cameras in general. So, you know, and this one is plastic, and it was released, uh, as I said, 2008, and I think I bought it close to 2009 or 10 or that period when I was in UK, and I think at the time there was quite a lot of plastic cameras sold by Lomography, or I was interested at the time and I started having a collections of Holgas and things like that. I started with Holga, and you can see some images about that. And today I'm going to show you a little more closer look of the camera than the film I exposed. I saw it a few months ago, and I just actually scanned and developed it like uh, recently, and I come back with some closing thoughts. Okay, let's start with having a closer look at the camera. As you can see, it looks like more a black box. Looks like an ugly black box, but okay, let's take this out. So you have two lenses. Like one is like it helps you to look through the top, and the other is to actually that it takes the photo. And for this one, this is just you just do this one and take the photo. Actually, the sound is not too bad. From here, you can select between a normal and a bulb exposure. Here you can select this one, sunny or cloudy. Then from this one is like this little screen, it gives you the, hope it shows up, the different numbers of the frames. And this is like how you advance after you take the photo. What else? Here from this one, you take this one to advance the film when you finish, and you click this button here. If you want to take the photo, you actually take this, and it's like it has a sport mode. If I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Wait. There is something like it's called sport mode, but yeah, sorry. Maybe I have to take. There is a way that you take this down, and maybe locks here. Yes, I thought I had to press it fully, but not. So you can actually look through that and frame and take photo, but it's not optimal. The best way is like, I hope you can see that. Can you see my hat? Yes. So you look through that and you take the photo. And it has like, I don't know if you can see, yes. You can actually take 3 different ways. You can use these filters inside, not frames. And you either expose, like this can help you take square photos, this rectangular, and the other one, if you take none, you expose the sprockets, and that's what I did for first time in this film I will show you in a few minutes. What else? Then I think I quite find it hard, and I have always to look in the booklet when I have to put the film inside. It's the weirdest thing I ever exposed. So if you see this one, you open from here. Sometimes since I do it, so I'll try to open. Yes, so you open like that. And then from here, you have to do something more. I should have been practicing before, but yeah. But you have to open. You open here, and then you have to open something more. But let me try to see if. Yes, you press also here, and you open. So you it says here, so you see how weird it is. So you have to insert the film here, and you have to make some other adjustments, and you put it through here. And I always have to read the booklet on how to load the camera, because look at this. Looks really weird. Okay, I think that's how the camera looks, a closer look. And let's go to see the photos now. Okay, I watched that and I noticed that I forgot to mention two things. One is, from here you turn. Can you see the number here? This is how far it focuses. So you can start from 0.8, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3, 4, 5, 10, and infinity for the meters. And the other thing I didn't make, I think it wasn't clear, because these parts, you can only use them before you put the film inside. I hope it doesn't make sense now, but I think it wasn't clear when I said it. Now let's go to see the photos. Let's go through the photos now. As you can see, I left the sprocket holes exposed, and I think that gives something interesting and distinct looking. As you can see also, this is like a photo of an old abandoned building, and it's a decent photo. I think I'm quite happy with how it came out. This was close. It's maybe sometimes it's a little hard to frame and align with this camera. This again, some rubbish on that area. Something similar, but as you can see, it's decent photos. This is like some meters, I think, for electricity, and the stairs, a door. This is, I'm not sure if it is an abandoned building or something like that, but it's like a seascape, and you can see like the trees without the leaves. Maybe it's a few months ago that I took these photos. A shop window again, and again you see how badly it's aligned, but it's still a decent photo. These some old buildings, old walls of the city. It's like, it used to be like prisons, I don't know, 50, 60 years ago or more. But it's very close in the town, in where I live. I wasn't sure what I was experimenting here, but as you can see, here is more focus than here. Something similar, close to it. This was something I was passing through that road, and they were making some work on the street. Slightly out of focus, but still not terrible. Yeah, still playing around with this subject. This is quite a nice photo, I think. Look at the quality of it when we zoom. Close to that area again. And again, it's not too bad, but not bad quality for a plastic lens. Funny. I don't know, this was like a part of a doll or something like that in the zoo. This part came up quite sharp. We can see the grain, but it's not ugly grain. If we can say that. I don't know what was that exactly. I was playing around. It's like a pharmacy sign. Like street art, but look at this. I mean, it's not bad again. Nicely sharp. I wasn't sure what I was playing that. This is interesting. When you take a film and then you look at it after months, you don't remember why you took that photo. Maybe slightly out of focus, but thinking of the camera we used. This was nice. I was quite happy with this photo. Look at this. Not bad at all. Same subject from a little further. It was a nice subject for a film camera. This is a nice one again. I'm quite happy with how it has some softness, but it's not out of focus. It's just soft. Just playing around again. It's something like, I don't know why I find this interesting, because it shouldn't be like that. Some street light. I was surprised about that. When I was looking to the negative, it was really bad, and then I wasn't sure what I took photo of, and then I played with the brightness and the contrast and the levels, and look at this. Not bad. It's actually quite interesting for me. This is another one. I really like this one. Don't know, it's something, it has something special. And the light that's coming through. It's imperfection of the film camera but and the plastic lens, but I think this is really beautiful. This was like an old cinema. No, the cinema. It's like the name Carezi. It was like quite a popular Greek actress. Again, it's not perfect like the alignment. It's the hard to do this thing with the camera. Some light like flowers. I quite like them. Not perfect, but another nice thought. I quite like also this one. I was impressed on how good it came out. Yeah, that's all. I'll be back with some thoughts now. Okay, I hope you like them. As you can see, the photos are not too bad. And for me, it's like in my kind of reviews, I'm not like going like to the super technical details and everything, just an overview. But what I concentrate is the experience. And this camera has a kind of, we know that like the film cameras in general are more mindful, but especially this one is like if you have it like closed, when you take the photo you have to open it, then you have to look through this, then you have to turn to find the focusing distances and then kind of carefully take the photo. And so it's not as quick, and it's more, it's different because you look from the top mostly and you have to compose differently. Now for example, I'm looking down and I put like my filming camera in the center, and it's totally different experience, and I think it's a nice experience. As you can see, as you have seen, the photos are nice, and also the final thing is like it's a little complicated to put the film inside and take it outside, but it is what it is. You just have to remember to read the booklet and find out how you do it. So I hope you like it. If you like the film cameras, you can also another and digital photography in general. You can subscribe in my channel. I will appreciate it if you do that, and I will also really appreciate if you leave some comments behind, because the more comments, the more people will find my work. I'm also available on Instagram. You can find me there. I'm not so active there at the moment, but I'll try to be back. Thanks again. Have a good day. Bye.